It's Lexi and Katrina with the Pelican Girls, and we're at Goodwill, and we're going to take you along as we thrift.
A little shop with us. Hopefully the shelves have stuff on it today.
Yep, I've been here 2 days ago and it wasn't that great, but
yeah,
they were putting things out, so let's go check it out.
Alright,
you guys, so unfortunately the music was way too loud to film our audio in there. This nightstand was cute, but $30 wasn't worth the flip. Then we saw this bench, which was like a child's double bench. We loved the style, and it was definitely a piece that you could repaint. For $9.99, it was a great price. As you can see, it was blue, and someone already painted over the white. My mom's talking about trying to strip down to some of the blue and then repaint it. She's going to play around with this piece. It's going to be really cute. Some bigger pieces of furniture back here, some beds, and a desk. Nothing that we wanted to mess with, or that was even in our price range, to be honest. She wanted to show these pieces. This is flash glass. Basically, you can see that parts of that red's coming off, and she said it doesn't last and it's cheaply made, so stay away from it. You know, there's some pieces you just have to touch. 3 elephants stacked on top of each other. We really like to sell candlesticks. They do pretty well in our booth. This one wasn't quite our style. This is what's so frustrating about our Goodwill, is nothing is organized by anything. I love watching the videos where the aisles are organized by color. That is just amazing. So we found this. It's like a mortar and pestle brass piece. It was really neat, but they wanted $6 for it, and that was just a little too much for what we thought we could get. So back on the shelf it had to go. Luckily, she found this piece of brass, and they only wanted $4 for it. It was much heavier piece, and the feet and the handles like that are really, it helps with the price and the value of it. Instead of it's just a little bucket or spittoon bucket, whatever it is, the feet and the handles and the weight of it makes it to where you can ask a little more. Then I found this candelabra. I loved the rusted kind of look to it. They did want $7 for it, and we went back and forth about if it was a good price or not. We ended up picking it up. There is wax inside the candles, but my mom actually filmed a video of how to get rid of that, and I'm going to link it in the description below. I am a sucker for old frames, so I always like to look in this section. This one was cute, but it was pretty cheap and modern. I really liked this sugar and creamer set. It looked like it was hand carved wood. It was really neat, but I left it because there was no markings. She picked it up as well and put it back because there were no markings on it, but it was a really cute set. I just liked to see what this was. It was Ashland, which I think is Walmart possibly. This was an interesting set, but we had no idea what slaw meant, S-L-A-H. If you do, please comment below and fill us in. This was an old coffee pot. It had like that etched glass look. It was super cute. And this set I absolutely loved. It was entirely contained within that metal basket. So nice, but they wanted $13 for it, and at that price point, we had to leave it behind, unfortunately. And my mom loves to dig. She found this piece in the back, put it out in front. It is a super cute piece, but we decided not to pick it up. Those are so cute, and they're so abundant at the Goodwills. We don't pick them up. And this salt and pepper shaker set was adorable, the owls. But we have lots and lots of littles similar to this, so we decided to leave it for someone else. I picked this up. I liked the design. We did not know who. I think it said FIDA, 1981, I think. We didn't know anything about that brand or anything, so we left it. And this was just a really cute little creamer. Our Goodwill has an abundance of drinkware, coffee cups. It looked like they had just had someone donate their entire shot glass collection. We sift through this, but there's not usually a lot that we pick up. This was really pretty, but when I picked it up, I immediately saw the huge chip in the bottom, so it had to go back onto the shelf. I'm a sucker for these kind of Photograph looking designs. They're so cute. This was restaurant wear, which we definitely would have picked up, but it did have a mark on one side of it, so we ended up leaving it. But it was a very nice piece, and it wasn't plain. It had that pattern on it, so we were sad to leave it, but it did have that mark. This was some aluminum. I love this stuff, but we weren't sure if they came with a lid or not. Was it missing? Did never have one, so it ended up staying behind. Our shelves really were pretty bare, unfortunately, and a lot of this is stuff that we have seen over and over again, and it's just sitting at our Goodwill, sadly. I like to touch things that I want to know what they are. I wasn't sure if that was ceramic or a candle. I still don't know what it was supposed to be. A lot of just junk and trash, unfortunately. We did find this, which was a Mexican pottery set. My mom thought it was Tonali, but it was Andani or something that we hadn't heard of before. It was still amazing. Unfortunately, this really isn't our style in our booth right now, and she already has a lot listed on eBay, so we did leave this behind for someone else. Hopefully a collector comes along and snaps it up, because it was very pretty. Not to mention, I definitely wouldn't want to ship that. My mom ships breakable stuff all the time, but it terrifies me. I picked these up because we do pretty well with chalk painted birds, and so I thought that she could possibly paint those, but they weren't that nice, so we left it behind. And this tray had some rust, unfortunately, so it also had to stay. She found this cute little kitchen scale. It was made in China. We weren't sure about how old it was, so we left it behind. It was very, very yellowed, as you can see. This yellow piece just looked interesting. I don't know what it was even now, but you put a light bulb in there, so no telling. You never know what you're going to find at the Goodwill. Taking a look at the dishware. This is a lot of stuff that has been here for a very, very long time. I feel like I have seen some of these dishes over and over and over again. That was just a really pretty bowl. That was a beautiful set, but it was just the one set, of course. And then she came across this, and she was so excited about it. It was only $1.99, and it looked like a homemade piece, but it has the mushrooms on it. And currently we're curating a mushroom collection for our next booth reset, so it's going to fit in perfectly with that. Like I said, she was super excited about it. These next bowls were very nice and heavy bowls. They were very similar to restaurant wear, but there was only that set of 3, and we left those as well. Then we go over to the front of the store, and we see this table, and it was only $50 with the chairs. It was so cute. It needed a little bit of tightening up and probably some paint. However, we were not in any kind of vehicle to be bringing home a table this size and 4 chairs, so we did have to leave this table behind. Such a bummer, because it would have been such a fun and cute project. We were just shocked that the price was $50, because usually they price way up. Alright, it wasn't great, but we got some stuff. We got a few things. I love this bench. I really think that it's going to come out cute once you strip it down and do whatever you want to it.
I'm just going to have to like pull it down all the pull.
And
it's a bad paint job.
We got this piece, which got the heavy handles and the heavy feet.
Yes, this is a good one. I sell a lot of this, like that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff.
Baskets are always great.
Baskets are great. Always.
I love this thing.
And yes,
it's so rusted.
It's kind of, yeah. It's kind of, I like the worn look.
Yeah.
I have another video that's for wax removal on candles. It's in our video.
I'll link it. I'll link it in the description to get out that stuff.
Yeah. Super easy. Use
And then
using a heat gun.
you got your marshmallow, that mushroom egg platter.
Oh, it'll go with all the mushroom stuff that I'm.
Where'd it go?
Collecting.
There it is. Look at her being a good little Goodwill shopper, returning the cart. All right, so that was fun. It wasn't great, but it was fun. I got
we found some stuff.
a leather jacket for me too. Not for me to sell.
We found a few things.
Yep. So
Yeah, it wasn't completely disastrous.
nope, it definitely could have been worse.
Salvation Army.
Yep, that's gonna be another video though. So thank y'all for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and then watch our next video, which we're gonna go check out the Salvation Army. But bye guys.
Bye.